Hello, 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 great people. Welcome back to my kitchen. You've tuned in for another edition of Cooking with Love, and I'm Chef Green. Today, I'm going to show you my spaghetti meat sauce recipe. And what we'll do from there is I'll show you the baked spaghetti because my youngest son, Julian, my cameraman, he loves, I don't know why, wasn't how he was raised, but I'll show you how I bake it for him. Also, I'm gonna do a little garlic bread to show you how to buy my garlic butter. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so before we begin making the meat sauce, I put Italian sausage in there, and I want to get this skin or casing off of it. Okay, so what we have right here is 4.5 pounds of ground beef. I've just added seasoning. Accent. This is seasoning salt. And lemon pepper. And I'm gonna add in my Italian sausage. So we're gonna get started with browning this ground beef and Italian sausage. Okay, so I decided to go ahead and use the mild Italian sausage comes with 5 links in it. It's a 20-ounce pack. And so I decided to go ahead and use all 5 links. I only used 3 in the beginning. What we've done here is strain the meat and the ground beef and the Italian sausage. And you can kind of see a variation in color here with the Italian sausage and the ground beef. And so what we're gonna do now is, I poured it like that because I want to use some of that fat. So what I'm going to use some of the fat for is to saute these veggies in that fat. Okay, now that that fat has heated up, we're going to put in, what I have here is a half of a bell pepper and a whole medium onion, and I got them about medium diced. Ooh, that smells good already. Okay, so the last minute of the sauteing, we just added a tablespoon of garlic. A 28-ounce can of diced tomatoes. Okay, so since I don't have my tomato paste and tomato sauce, I have marinara sauce, pasta sauce. So I'm gonna go ahead and then I have a mushroom pasta sauce. A total of 3 jars. Again, adding the different seasonings so I can get this to the taste I desire. So it definitely has enough garlic. I need more seasoning salt in there. Add some more accent. Now for the serious stuff. Some oregano. Take it. About 2 teaspoons of oregano. This comes out a little faster, so we're going to do some basil leaves. Half a teaspoon of that. Put some more lemon pepper in there too. Ooh, turn that down. Okay, so what I added off camera was some sugar to curb that tart taste because it's really tart. Okay, our sauce is all done. I had to add more sauce to it. It wasn't enough to cover the amount of meat I had. And that's because I'm used to every time I make spaghetti, I gotta make beefy queso dip for Julian. So this is how I was taught to make spaghetti. And I'm doing it by, you know, learned behavior. It's learned behavior because my mother never added the two together. We always were served spaghetti, the pasta down first and then sauce on top. Okay, we got when I'm making my plate, I like more pasta than meat sauce. And I have 2 children that absolutely, positively loves spaghetti and can possibly eat it every day. I know one of them can eat it every day, and that's my daughter Courtney. And Jalen is second in line. So we're gonna leave this to serve ourselves, but we're gonna go now and work on the baked spaghetti. We're gonna put some pasta in a bowl. And then we're gonna add this over. And here's the cheese I'm using. It's a Colby and Monterey Jack mix. I added some cheese on there. And now we're going to stir stir because we're just gonna make this size pan for Julian, which is about a 13 by 9. I'm gonna try to mix all of this together. Put just a tad bit more sauce over the top before I put the last layer of cheese on there. Just the juiciness of it, not so much of the meaty sauce itself, but I want to pour in. I'm gonna just kind of moisten it on the top so that we'll have that moisture for the cheese. Okay, that's good enough. And so we're going to pop that into the oven for just a few minutes, not long, because everything's already cooked. We just need all those cheeses to stick to the pasta and meat sauce. Our baked spaghetti is out of the oven, and we're going to serve ourselves up some of that. Okay, so when I went to the store to get bread for garlic bread, they didn't have any more French rolls. So I had to get, and I just wanted to show you, I did the other ones, but I just wanted to show you how I did split the roll. It's ciabatta bread, ciabatta rolls. And so I split them, and now we're gonna make up our garlic butter. Tablespoon of garlic, minced garlic. And what we want to do is mix it really well.
might use just a tad bit more parsley. And a tad bit more of the salt. Make sure it's stirring from the bottom. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys now so I don't forget. The baked spaghetti was in the oven for at 350 for about 7 or 8 minutes. So what we're gonna do now is take this spatula and brush this onto the bread. If you don't have minced garlic, using just the garlic, I would suggest not try to overpower with the salt, but you'll probably have to use the garlic salt and garlic powder to get the strong flavor of garlic that you'd like to have, if that is your preference. So what I'm gonna do is bake them in the oven at 350 degrees, and then I'll keep watch on them because I want the butter to soak into the bread. Ciabatta's a really good roll. It's a really good bread, but I want the garlic butter taste to be really sunken into the bread. And so I'm gonna keep watch on it while it's in there because I want to see when it starts to toast up. And as soon as it toasts up and I can see that the garlic has sunken into the bread itself, the roll, then I'll roll it at that point. And you know, when you turn it, whenever you use that broiler, you got to stay there. You can't walk away, because walking away causes problems. I was thinking of the French bread when I used that big pan. Okay, we're gonna pop this in the oven and we'll be back. So our bread is all toasted. The butter is sitting in. Some of it's kind of like sitting in the dips. But we're ready to eat. Meet you at the table. We're back at the dinner table and we're going in for this spaghetti and garlic bread. This is so good, and that garlic bread is so buttery. The plan was to have salad along with this meal, but I picked the bag up in the furniture store and I said, oh, I'll get it later, and I left it. For the garlic bread that I made, the oven had already been preheated because of the baked spaghetti that I had in there. So it only took about 5 minutes for that butter to soak in really good, and it took about 1 minute under the broiler, maybe 2. Just wanted to give you guys that bit of information. But thank you so much for watching. This has been another edition of Cooking with Love. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. By like, I mean hit that thumbs up button down in the corner. And until next time, bye-bye.